Now, let us talk about relationship. You see, this is a very delicate topic, and I seldom comment on it because it's complicated. A lot of people think that you have to be above 50 years in marriage or you have to have reached a certain level of old age before you can comment on relationship and marriage. Well, I don't think so. I think it varies. Some men are still 25, 30 years in reasoning, while some boys are already 60, 70 years in reasoning. But I'm going to share with you my ideas and feel free to share yours with me. Now, in Genesis 1, verse 28, and God said, be fruitful, multiply, replenish, and subdue the earth, and have dominion over the earth. So, if I'm to understand that verse correctly, aside reproduction, God gave us other charges like be creative, prosper with the work of the hands, be good, inspire, and develop the earth, and so on. So, apart from fruitfulness of the womb, marriage, there are other fruits to be explored. Jesus barely lived 33 years on earth without a wife and a child, yet his name is highly sought worldwide. Now, what have I discovered? You don't need a man, a husband, or a woman, a wife to prosper in life. There is no marriage, husband, or wife in heaven. It's not faithfulness in marriage that determines whether you make heaven, but faithfulness to God. In judgment, I don't think you'll be asked, where is your husband or wife, or how many wives or husband, or how many children, or cars or houses you had while on earth. Rather, it is the number of souls you influence for good that counts. Now, among the fruitfulness, if you have chosen to add fruit of the womb, family life, to your sojourn, then it means you are a very responsible person. And you must be ready to follow the principles as outlined in Ephesians chapter 5, verse 23. Now, as a woman, be submissive to your husband. As a man, love your woman. That's the charge. Simple. On marriage life, marriage should be enjoyed, not endured. The man and woman are meant to complement each other, not to compete with each other. The woman is no weak vessel, so do not maltreat her, but love her. God said, it is not good that the man should be alone. I will make him a helpmeet. Genesis 2, verse 18. So it is the man who needs help. Take note. Now, what has marriage got to do with your business as a man? Everything or nothing, depending on your foresight and skill. Preferably, if you ask me, marriage should have nothing at all to do with your business, and it's up to you to see that it doesn't. It takes a solid man to never allow family matters take precedence over business necessities. It means himself and his wife have an enlightened arrangement. Now, for the sake of your career, I would recommend that your spouse be a person who trusts that whatever you do is for the best. She should be a person who will therefore not want to be involved in decisions, but will accept whatever you decide. Do whatever you declare should be done unquestioningly. It is a sorry household where the woman talks and the man holds his peace. Your spouse should only know what you want known and like it that way. She should not be assertive. Her sphere should be the home, the children, and nothing more. Now, on single life, to become a professional in a course of study, you have to first acquire the needed knowledge from the institution, right? Then, why should anyone undergo the institution of marriage without first having a prerequisite knowledge of what marriage truly entails? One don't just start practicing as a doctor without first schooling, do they? So why should anyone get into marriage just like that without first learning about it? For professional studies, you bag a certificate upon graduation. But in marriage, certificate is actually given to you at the beginning because they know too well that there is no graduation from the institution. Marriage is a life-altering decision. If you must walk in love, then you have to understand its true nature. It is too serious a business not to read for before embarking on it. Again, I state that you don't have to be married to achieve greatness. Now, until I come your way next time, remain blessed.